come here about 15 minutes ago. So that's what's happening out here right now.
I can't believe these people are still out here.
Well, like I said, the police really...
We got food, took a nap.
Traffic is moving here, so it's a very challenging spot for officers to try to handle this. Now, I do see protesters are sitting right down on the road, in the middle of the road here. And there are also...
Where's the gas? They must have ran out of gas.
You have cars moving, you have people right in front of the cars.
They must have ran out of gas, because these people definitely deserve to be gassed.
Putting themselves in a situation here that's not safe. You're in the middle of the road.
It's not safe.
Now I see officers advancing here behind. More officers coming up. I can't hear if they're talking or what they're saying. I can just see what's happening in front of them. And that is what I'm seeing.
Oh shit, I think I figured this out. It's about damn time, eh? Wait, what? No, it's supposed to be in the studio.
Okay, they're moving again. They're moving again.
They're moving again.
Yep. Here we have more moving. I would say it's not tense out here. It's definitely tense out here. And we were hit multiple times with the tear gas.
How you doing tonight?
The tensions have not de-escalated at all. You have people sitting in the middle of the street. Officers are running up and they're advancing. It's definitely not. It's a tense situation now. Yes, we don't have to make now. I would say perhaps there are officers and protesters, but that doesn't make it any more tense than it was earlier before. It's extremely tense.
I swear it's just people standing with cameras in their hands. They're not even doing anything worthwhile. I'm gonna go protest. I mean, hold a camera and film the police.
Bola Butte. Set. Better now 3. Botrix.
Right on.
Set. Botrix has correctly joined the channel.
Welcome back, Botrix. Always good to have you. Seem to come every time. Where's the taco trucks? Oh, never mind. They all got deported.
Set. Just got back on G.
Yep, I did myself. I was took a nap and got some food and went out and touched grass. Did all that good shit. Jesus. What are you doing?
Bola Butte. Set. I called the guard earlier. Better late than never.
Oh, yeah. I guess Trump did call in the National Guard, though he said he did, but I haven't seen any of them yet.
Bola Butte. Set. Meaning I called it. And you said touch grass WYM.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think Trump was gonna. I thought he was gonna let it burn. I mean, maybe that's just what I would do. I'd let that motherfucker burn.
I have not heard any of the commands, but again, it is very noisy out here. There's people honking, there's helicopters all over, there's people screaming.
Rumbles
I have not heard it, but that's not to say it hasn't been said yet. I did want to mention that, as you guys were talking, a group of people were screaming at the
WYM touch grass said the WYM.
Here and asking people to move up to that line where they are with the police. They wanted more of a presence on the protester side, and they were asking people to come up and join them. I also wanted to mention too, as traffic goes by, I've also noticed a lot of drivers on their phones, taking videos of all this that's happening here as they're driving by too. So everyone is trying to capture this as it happens in real time. I'm also seeing the police. They're moving back.
Looks like that car got hit with a brick.
Still presence in the front here. Now they might be switching out, but they are LAPD officers, which I heard you mention, and so they might be switching out with the other officers. But that's what they're still.
Dude, I'd be pissed off if I had to stand there for fucking 12 hours just to stand there and get yelled at.
Bola
Poor fucking cops.
said. What is OYLOL what's touch grass WYWYM means what do you mean?
Oh, I went outside and did shit outside instead of stayed inside all day on a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elon Musk and Trump are fucking tripping. Those two need to make up and be friends again already. They ain't doing no one good for Elon and Trump being mad at each other.
Okay, thank you.
I guess that's why Vivek left so early and
Bola
dozed. He called that shit.
Said. True Xpel JK.
Vivek Ramaswamy was like, fuck this, I don't want no part of this. But he got out of Dodge early. Literally, he got out of Dodge. Doge. I think Vivek's a little bit more emotionally intelligent than Elon Musk. And he kind of figured that was what was going to happen. I kind of figured that was going to happen too, because nobody really stays around Trump too long.
The view from home. Said. Is this live or a loop?
This is live. This is live on. Let's use both.
Said. You saw my joke above JK.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It is Fox. Broadcasting from Fox. Fox KT or what is it? Fox something? I mean, how long? What does protesting in the middle of the night do? I'd rather than protest that night, though. At least they ain't stopping traffic. Shit. I'd say the ratio is 5 YouTubers to every 1 protester.
Said. So humble beans.
Humble beans. Oh, now they got the 4-wheelers out. This chick's got a construction helmet on. Hey, there's no chin strap on that retard. It's gonna fall off your head as soon as you start running. You could at least tie the chin strap on the thing so it don't come off. Because the minute they tackle you, that thing's flying off your head. I mean, I'll give you a C for effort on the hard hat.
Humble about Xville. LOL beans.
It's funny. I guess if you're a college kid and you've never had no real life experience, a hard hat will protect you. I guess that's logical. I guess if you sit in the classroom all day. Because it's California.
The
They
view
don't do
from
it.
home said, why are the police just standing around and not moving people out?
It's California. It takes like, let's see, well, if you started littering, they'd arrest you. But if you burn things down, you're fine in California. That's what I've seen so far. Littering, go to jail. Steal water, go to jail. Burn things down, rob stores blind, you're all good. Spray paint shit.
Bolabute said, we're not tired from busy day.
Yeah, I took a nap when I got off earlier. I took a nap. It's supposed to be hot as shit tomorrow. For here, at least. None of the buildings in Seattle have air conditioning. Well, none of the apartments do. It's supposed to be 86 tomorrow. Fuck. What are they screaming about now? I have to say though, at least Free Palestine sounds better than fuck ICE go home. At least the Free Palestine kind of rolls off the tongue.
You guys can
Fuck,
still hear me. What's going on now?
fuck ICE go home is not really all that rolling off the tongue.
Pushing people out that way. That's what's happening. Trying to see if I can see. Oh, okay. And then the line. Okay. Thank you.
At least earlier they were gassing. Well, this is LAPD, so they're not gonna gas them. LAPD don't really use gas. I don't even know if they're allowed to use gas without like city council permission. It's the kind of shit they do. What's this guy got in his bag that's so big? I gotta be bothered by that if I was a cop. I think I might be like, hey buddy, I'm gonna need you to come here for a second. I have to look in that bag.
Bolabute said, I know I may not be screaming if I was there.
I wouldn't even be. I mean, the only reason I'd be there is just to watch, but screaming don't do no good.
So, do you hear me? It's okay. Well, I guess you just... No, that's okay. I just wanted to let you know what's going on out here. So, the basically police have formed another skirmish line, and that's why people are moving around. That was it. And I'll say it.
I'll say it again.
You're welcome. And hey, I'm sorry about that interview. Leslie wanted me to get somebody, and I did. And I told him not to say any bad words. I didn't think he was going to say that.
I didn't think he was going to say any bad words. We're at a protest where people are burning shit down to the ground, and yeah, we didn't really think they were gonna cuss at all. I think reality is a sickness in California, to be honest with you.
Bolabute said, who's speaking or filming now?
Fox LA, I guess. KCLA. I think that's Fox. No, that's CBS. But it's got a little Fox thing right here in the corner. It says KTUV Fox 2 San Francisco.
Yeah, I added an update for you now.
Bola
I
view.
want to tell you that police have
Said.
formed another line.
To be fair, they're muffled behind their masks.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Kind of huddled back over there, and they made their way over here. And now coming back to where we are here, there's a big group of LAPD officers, and they probably have a big stack of those zip ties. So,
Oh, they got zip ties.
I think I may have heard that this first order. But I think arrests are they're coming because officers I see
They coming for you.
They will be moving closer, and I want to say I've been hearing this first.
Why is this not streaming there? Damn you.
But this is the most we've seen when it comes to potential arrest happening.
I know.
Okay. I'll send it back to you.
Bola viewed. Said. Where the boys in Blue Heart. Bola viewed.
They're over there.
Said. Where's the TIF at?
I'm waiting for the big old paddy wagon bus to pull up. When you see that bitch pull up, you know they ain't playing with them no more. They're about to start arresting them all. Bitch, stop like here they come. Here they come. Oh.
Are they still lighting fires?
I haven't seen any
viewed.
fires in a minute.
Said.
But
You know what I mean about a TIF.
no, I don't know what a TIF is off the top of my head. That cop's over there pointing. From what I've seen by earlier actions, is whenever they point, that's who they're going to shoot
Did
first.
that sign say EFF off beans LOL?
That cop was pointing, and when they were doing that last time earlier, that's the people they were shooting first with the tear gas.
Bola viewed. Said. Antif.
Oh, no, I haven't seen any of them. I'm sure they're there. Sure they're there somewhere. This has just turned into a party. The dude got a beer in his hand. Like, oh, let's go down to the protest and get drunk,
The view
man.
from home. Said. They burned a car over by the donut shop.
Oh yeah, I believe it. Was it a Waymo? They seem to love to burn Waymos for some reason.
Bola viewed. Said. Best actors be paid in beans, extra beans.
Nobody gets any street tacos tonight. All the vendors are at the protest. They were protesting about them kicking street vendors off the street too without licenses. People are mad. They were like, they're just trying to make a living. Yeah, well, so are the restaurants that pay rent and utilities. They're trying to make a living too. And when these assholes pop a little fucking hot dog stand or taco stand up in front of a business, that eats away from the business. They should have laws about being within like 500 yards of a fucking established restaurant. Let them go put spots in a park or something. Like put like 3 taco truck spots in a park. Do it like that. And then do lotteries. You know, everybody over here eating their tacos. She just looks pissed. I'm here on a Saturday
All of
night.
you said, are you streaming Rumble too?
Trying to, but it doesn't look like it's working too well. I don't know why. It's just a blank screen. Try to connect and disconnect, connect and disconnect. It's not doing it. It's working on Kick fine though, just not Rumble. I don't know what.
Oh my god, now I'm
Oh, they're coming. Andale, andale.
going in.
Oh, they running.
Bowl of you said, what's link man? Okay.
I don't know. It's not working, so.
Bowl of you
No, Rumble's not working.
said, or kick man.
Oh,
Yes,
Let's see if I can
officers
find
have moved advanced forward here. They've told people they need to leave the area. And as soon as the officers did, a bunch of people scattered. But there's still some here facing off the officers and not listening to their commands to leave the area. They've asked them numerous times to leave, and they will not leave.
they will not leave.
The officers are here, they're standing by, and they're watching the scene. No, because the officers advanced forward, everybody scattered.
Osama bin Gamer said, https://kick.com/osama-bin-enlisted. Bowl of you said, it's not lagging much, although minutes ago it was.
It does that sometimes.
I did see him fall, and now he's on the ground.
Oh
So that
no,
might be
he's
the
on the
first
ground.
of the night here.
Oh no.
But this.
Oh, yep.
Let's see. Yes, it is an arrest, Leslie. Yeah.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
When the
They're gonna take him to jail. He'll be out by like 5 a.m.
Everybody else just kind of scatters.
The charges will be dropped.
That's the first time I saw somebody do that.
The charges will be dropped, like always. That's what always happens in California, Oregon, and Washington. The liberal-ass DA will let him go. And they'll be out doing the same shit the next day. Oh, they're going over fences. Tell me you're scared without telling me you're scared.
Oh, they're climbing. Okay.
I hope they know pepper balls go through that fence. That fence ain't gonna do shit for them, besides keep them from getting them faster.
Oh, the signs, right? Watch the sign.
There's somebody back there tagging, right to the right of the screen. I seen him. Dude's throwing a bike over the fence. Look at these motherfuckers. Tell me you're scared without telling me you're scared. They talk all that shit with the police standing in front of them. Once the police start moving, these guys, they all start running. Ah! How are these people behind the police? Police ain't doing a very good job of keeping a line if you got people behind you. Oh yeah, there you go. I wouldn't have them over here either, bud. Oh, that's Antifa right there. You asked about Antifa? That's Antifa. That is Antifa right there. Just arrest them. Just arrest them. There's no arguing. Yeah, this one right here, I'm pretty sure that's an Antifa. Anquifa, whatever they call themselves. All this right here. Classic arms.
We're the ones in the hoodies.
Can you tell is by the way they're dressed. That's
how you know it's them.
Black boots, hoodies, face mask, all black. What is that?
Bowl of you. Set. Blacked out.
And harassing. See? Leave the cop alone, you dumb bitch. Got gloves on. Nobody doing anything in their right, natural life usually wears gloves out in public like that. Name one job, besides like a garbage bin, that wears gloves at work like that out on a public street. They don't. Oh. Yep, something. Those federal agents, man, they're probably shit tons of hours.
Set. So Antifa will accosted like that blacked out car bets them for sure or no?
Oh, that's probably, I'm pretty sure it's them.
Bowl of you. Set. That at a Shemik snap Antip evolving LOL.
They ain't evolving, they're devolving. So they just blocked a little section of the road off? What the fuck did that do? They just moved them somewhere else? Where'd they all go? They all went over the fence, but then where? Oh, they getting somebody? Yep. They got one. They got two. Two more. Now it's time to get this one. Get these two and this one.
yeah, I'm here. Yes, We got more activity coming right now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, more activity right now. We had these patrol cars pull up, officers coming out. They look to be in their gear here with their shields down, and I'm not sure what direction they're going to be going, but they might be joining these officers to my right over here. But yeah, as you can see, a handful of people here in front of the police. They are just having conversation. At times they feel, like you mentioned, very expressive. There goes the officers now.
Very expressive.
Across here.
That's a nice way to put it,
I
hey?
do know that people were jumping that fence over there as well earlier, but it seems like they've all gone away, except for a couple of running inside there. So it looks like LAPD is now just kind of getting a bigger presence out here on Alameda Temple. And they have blocked off, Leslie, you're right, all the way down by First Street here, which is, I think, a positive thing here, because remember, all this traffic is still coming through here. I think it was making it difficult for them to get a handle on things here, because they had all these cars through these intersections. But that's what it looks like out here. I haven't seen any more arrests, but I've also been in the corner over here, because police have pushed everybody
Been just in the corner over
so I don't know
here.
what's happening on the other side, because I can't see.
Dad keeps going up to the cops and tagging on. Oh, they got another one. Where they pulled these guys from? Are those the same two guys? I guess I'll go over there. Yeah, go over there, bitch. And this girl's over here started talking to this one cop.
Bolabute said, your avatar looks disapproving, LOL.
Oh no, I was just looking at something. Looking at another live feed about this. Dang, this dude got all sorts of. God almighty. Oh, look at this, look at this. Yep, told you it was a party. Hey Holmes, you got a wheelchair. Let me stack this shit on your lap. Yeah, big old party. Why are they filming inside of this gas station? What's in the gas station? Homeboy, what you keeping that can for? That's your crack pipe? Jesus. You figure, I don't know, if I was the police, I'd order all the local areas to stop selling alcohol. Something like this was happening. Like everybody within a 2-mile radius, do not sell alcohol. That's all you need is a bunch of drunk fools. Jesus. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It was like that when they were sober.
Bowl of you said they're already destroying
Is that
stuff over beans.
Is that a glass Modelo fucking thing? Breathe. Yeah, I'm surprised no looting. If I owned a store, I'd close that bitch real quick.
Bowl of you said was NTIF ever at CTAC UYRS go to?
Always. They're always. Any protest that goes on in Seattle, Antifa's there.
Peaceful here, so I think it just depends where you
Bowl of
are,
you
how many people are
said
exchanges.
BLM or no vote.
I imagine. I don't know. BLM don't usually cause as much problems. So he's just stand there. Damn. They getting them, son?
I don't have bumpers. Like,
Damn. What's in the bags? Stop, stop. I want to see what's in the bags. See what's in the bags.
No weapons at all, man. Oh, careful.
What does it say? Social distance, I can turn and punch you in the face. You're too fucking close.
That's mine.
It's Flavor Flav. Yeah, boy.
Everything's good.
Bowl of you said is that like
He's a businessman.
He already first said it.
Oh, never mind. I just said he was.
No, it's not really him. It looks like
All of
him.
you. Said. Is that
He got a damn shoelace holding up his pant. How many freaking keys does he got? Bro, there ain't no way you got that many doors to open in your life. I wonder if those are all shaved car keys. What'd you do, Flava Flav?
current conditions? Said. Moving people.
Yep,
All I am seeing is stupid Nazis standing around. Seems like everybody went home. This is a whole lots of bullshit.
yeah, they shouldn't have been burning shit in the streets, you're right. Should have just went to a park and protested. No need to go into the streets and burn streets and attack federal buildings. It's not acceptable at all. If they didn't do that, all these police wouldn't be standing around. Dang, they got a lot of them.
Come on, Scotty. That was awful. Awful shot, sorry. It's hard with the tripod when it's open. I have to
Out in Temple Street area, right in front of the police station, pushed everyone back, and they take this intersection here, which I honestly, I've lost track of time, but I'm going to say maybe about 30 minutes ago, traffic was still flowing through here, which caused a problem for police. I think so that they get a handle on the situation and make big presence here. So now the street is blocked off. We have officers on all sides here, all the way down by the detention center where this all started. And we do have two protesters right there.
Super chat. Zachary, Joseph Rosehart.
Signage to show you his beverage.
How many mentions of abandoned concept of presumption of innocence?
A lot of helicopters.
And our favorite selective application of the 5th and 14th Amendment. Also, we just saw that men's rhetoric and are capable of seeing past the buzzword.
I did hear somebody
Thank
say
you for that
we'll
super
be
chat,
back tomorrow.
Joseph
Tomorrow
Rosehart.
will be a different story though.
UFO thinks criminal member. Gracie Valenti.
That's what's happening right now. There's a lot of police presence here. They have the roads blocked off. I did see a big bus. It looked like it was a police bus, possibly people that were arrested.
Oh yeah, police bus. You know they ain't playing when they got the police bus.
Most likely are like out of prison as well. I'll have to get the numbers from the police later tonight. But that is what it looks like right here.
Remember the lie. Actually, I told one lie. And they hung One day I'll expose them.
Oh.
make another statement? No? People like your statement. I don't want to be here. Getting arrested by a rookie cop. This is Scotty. I don't know why he's arresting me. Oh, hey. There's a guy
Look at that
looks
cop's
like an
face.
over here that should be arresting me. Do you feel like you got arrested unjustly today, like for no reason? Absolutely. Some guy just pointed at me and said he's antagonist. Do I look like antagonist? I'm
Yes.
rude on the street. I ain't got time for shit.
Yes,
I work on Monday morning.
You're antagonistic.
Did they tell you what you're going to get arrested for? It'll cost me $80. It doesn't matter what they're going to say. Nobody's going to show up to court, and I will know that.
Yep.
Nobody's going to prosecute it.
That's right.
This is just a waste of time.
Yep.
But it's okay. It's a Saturday night. Saturday night for the boys.
And this is why nothing ever changes, because they all know this.
Alright, thank you.
And I want to.
It's like common knowledge.
And I want to make it clear to people because I was standing right out there moments before the tear gas was deployed. We were getting ready to go for our live shot, and my back was turned. But we did see those protesters. They kept going closer and closer to the garage door here of the detention center area. Just behind those gates there were officers. And the only time we ever really saw the officers come out prior to all this was when they were escorting cars in from the federal cars that were going to the garage. That's the only time we saw officers. Until that point, when the protesters got so close to the gates and they lit off a firework. That's when we saw her.
Yeah, whoever let off that firework.
Tear gas, chaos, people running in all different directions. And remember, not only are the protesters running, officers are also running towards you too. So it's a very chaotic and very scary situation because you can't see everyone down. Whole section of the car kind of gets flipped around. Cloud of gas is burning your road. So that's kind of the tear gas being deployed. And now here,
He's got like a Batman belt on. They got flashlights.
One wheeler, he's always out
right
here.
now, it's
Hardest working man in downtown.
I don't see
Hardest working man
at all. I heard that you said count how many people were arrested at the fence there. I think people try to jump the fence. Maybe those are people that they arrested up. Completely surrounded here by LAPD officers who are holding the line here. Again, making the president know that he cannot pass where we're going.
Do not pass. Do not collect $200. I'm surprised they're leaving them there and
We lost ISP, just give us
not putting them in the paddy wagon. At least none of them are screaming and howling like they normally are. Usually they're screaming like stuck pigs.
Yes, I do have that, yes. Yes, I hear them, yeah.
Damn. Somebody tried to do the right thing and they attacked him with fireworks. It's terrible. Oh my god, they threw glass bottles at him. You're destroying your own neighborhood, you stupid fools. The man of reason is being attacked. That's crazy.
That's the money shot. We're going to try and find some
Dang. He risked his damn life to do that too. God. Heathens. Heathens. There's Antifa right there. A-cab. I can't believe they're even trying that. Oh shit! Yo, that was awesome! Right beside him. You know that rang his dome. God, look at that. Right, where was it? Right here. Boom! Yo! Yo, that might have blew his eardrum. That's definitely fuck around and find out type shit right there. He got it.
His Aussie jerk.
He got it.
Camera, where's his camera?
Yeah, mama, you fucking around and found out, ain't you? Fucked around and found out.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
Is that a refrigerator?
Bowl of you.
Where the fuck did you find a refrigerator at?
You seen it?
They got refrigerators. Bro. Oh my god. Hey man, what can we use? Refrigerators. Refrigerators. Damn, they burnt it. And the looting has begun. Look, they took the whole thing of Fireball out of there. God, that's crazy. I guess all the beer was stolen already, so they went after the Fireball?
Bolabute said, "You see me? LOL.
Them dudes went straight up in there. I'm surprised they're still holding them there at that fence. Flava Flav. Damn, they still going through Flava Flav shit? Damn, what'd you bring with you, Flava?
Right now, just a group of officers, LAPD officers, make their way back to their
Bolabute said, question about intent if they got LOL.
On, but
You're in Temple Street, you can see they've got it kind of cornered over here, and then I see all the way at the back, I see over there as well. Potentially Sky Cow can probably see better than I can. They might have people over there that they could potentially have arrested. There's a big cluster of officers over here.
I wonder what they're doing. Huh. Modelo and Chunks. Absolutely insane. Those people, that right there is a federal crime.
Watching and seeing what's going on. We have seen a lot of people just coming by just to watch this unfold. So perhaps that's who these people are. I don't believe they're certainly return protesters. But definitely a much calmer scene than what we've seen throughout earlier today.
Bolabute said, is input Latin letters eyes off at this point?
I don't know.
It's like
In his
giving
eyes,
you
so I'm like,
yeah, I was like, where's Greg? He's like, don't worry, he's fine, he's fine. I'm like, okay, but
I got excited because I heard like a rap or something. Like, I gotta make snacks on me. And I'm like, no, those are the outros I should have put on because I know those 50 ahead of me.
They're shooting fireworks off down there.
okay, thank you. We're changing batteries in the microphone, just so you know. New batteries are in.
Bolabute said, surprised no one utilize a tripod yet, lol.
Yeah, I think they're just got stuff so they can get up and run fast. I don't think those cops are gonna do much though. They got everybody they want arrested, I believe. Yeah, that's a crap ton of helicopters. Imagine most of them are news.
Bolabute said, this DHS for local LE.
It's local. What? The United States condemns in the strongest possible terms the attempted assassination of Senator Miguel Ubri. It's a direct threat to democracy
You
and
can
the
hear
result
me,
of
they're
conflict
putting
to spread
fireworks
from
off
being
to the
able to
side. I don't think it has anything to do with the situation, but there are fireworks going off.
Bolabud said. Antifa W the refa.
Oh, no, hi guys, yeah, there's activity, there's someone's putting off fireworks over here. I was just gonna mention that, but I don't think it has anything to do with what's going on here. I think it's just people doing fireworks. Because they're pretty fireworks, so. And now it's stopped, of course.
Bolabud said. LOL beans.
Oh, that was a win.
Yeah, sure. So we see officers. It looks like they may be making their way towards here in the distance on Alameda Street.
Watch this. Boom! Yeah, boy. Fuck around and find out. Oh!
I don't think that they had anything to do with the protest or anything like that. They were just people just setting off fireworks. So in addition to having all this going on, people setting off fireworks. Now it's pretty quiet. Police really have a good handle on this area here. I get look at the we're showing down Alameda Street. You can see news vans just droves and droves of police cars down here.
Bolabud said. When was that?
Earlier today. So in a protest when you're throwing bottles and shit.
I don't see where I'm at. There's no protesters. I'm not going to see people behind me protesters. They're just standing here, kind of watching all this going on. Definitely not the amount of people we saw earlier today. And as I'm looking over here, I do see some police. Again, it looks like they're just. They might be getting information here and making their way forward here. That's what we saw earlier. I think they're going to start blocking here. Just kind of hold the shot here and see what happens. This might be just kind of moving on out. We'll see here as they decide over here on L Street. Definitely a much different situation than what we saw earlier this evening, where all this chaos was going on with people setting off real fireworks right in front of the detention center, tear gas being deployed, people scattering, running all over. I did hear protesters say that they're going to be back tomorrow, but as I've been mentioning, this is going to be a different scene tomorrow. The National Guard's going to be here. It's going to look a little different, and I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But when the National Guard's here, it's a much different situation. definitely more, gives police more, there's more enforcement on the ground here when that happens. So here come the officers now here, they're making their way forward here, and my guess is they're gonna walk right past us and probably go to the patrol, near the patrol cars here by the detention center. But this just really gives you a sense of how many officers here are on the ground securing the scene here. And here they come right here. Leslie, it's you.
I was on ABC last night.
Right, and if you guys could still hear me. Oh, sorry, I was just going to say, in one of those vans was one of the people that they detained. I believe it was the man that I saw that fell and then got detained as well. I saw him in that van there. So it looks like now we have more cars. Here's the SWAT team. I believe this is the SWAT team coming up. It looks like
Lake Rangeway. Sid. Bro, your name is just asking for Ben LUL.
So all these
I've already changed it. They already asked me to change it.
a lot of officers here.
Now, Twitch, on the other hand, they didn't want to have no part of it. They just banned me right out the gate.
Right. Oh, absolutely. Right. I'm right there with you. I hesitate to say clearing out because we all know things can change, so quickly. But right, there's definitely still more police and law enforcement here on the ground than in protesters at this point. And I did notice too that cars were trying to come down the street over here at Alameda, but they were trying to up-tempo. I'm sorry, they were trying to come down Temple and hang right at Alameda, but they can't because of course the officers are here in the line here as well. So this really needed to happen because if you remember earlier tonight, traffic was flowing
Lake Rangeway.
Protesters
Sid.
Where
is this?
Los Angeles.
Police to do any type of movement because you had cars coming at you.
There's about 1,000 cops there right now.
And now they have a good handle on it, and it seems like things could be calm.
I think once they started arresting people, kind of put a little bit of kibosh on craziness. That's all you really need to make an example of one of them. A lot of them will go home. They ain't trying to go to jail on a Saturday night.
Okay. Right.
And
I was just going to say that's exactly what I was noticing too. And watching the interaction with the protesters and the law enforcement, they do get right in front of the officers' faces with their phones, and they are videotaping them, and they're talking and they're yelling at them, and going right in their faces.
Yeah,
And then I also
antagonizing the shit out of them.
I don't know who they were with, but they did not look like they were any type of media, but they were interviewing people too. I saw they stopped people in cars and interviewed them, or asking them questions as they were going by with a microphone. So everyone that was here definitely is trying to capture what's going on. And again, I did see many people go right in front of the officers' faces with their phones and yelling at them and videotaping it as well. And the officers they didn't react, which is part of the truth. But I did notice that as well. Just wanted to mention that.
Shit. Fireworks. I think it might be over Disney. Yeah, that's Disney fireworks. They're over here burning down the city. Disney shooting off fireworks. Ain't that about some shit? That's about the reality of it. The rest of the city burns while Disney shoots fireworks. Yay, Disney!
Be careful. There's cars.
LA's gonna end up like Detroit. Nobody's gonna want to live there. It's gonna become abandoned. The only thing that LA's got going for is the weather. I mean, you look at like San Francisco, pretty much died. They're gonna need something to come in there. Seattle, they've lost Microsoft's fired 4,000 people from the Seattle area. Laid them off. Amazon's laid people off. There's no downtown core, downtown Seattle. It's all dead.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I was just wanting to say that it looks like right now Temple and Alameda is open. You can see traffic is flowing through here, except of course if you wanted to that is Temple and Alameda. I'm sorry. Temple is open. Alameda Street is not open because you can see the police are still here, but you see traffic flowing down Temple here, so that's a change. And definitely it is thinning out. It looks like the officers, the line is now broken.
Oh.
Possibly. They're going to be going out here. We'll see. Yeah, they're getting the formation. And now I say this, and then I think this is where Leslie was talking about down where these apartments are. There's a lot of Sky Cal is probably right over it. I do see that distance, but where I'm at right here, the officers are walking out. There they go. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. So here come the officers here. They're walking. Cars are over there by the newsstands down that way, right in front of that detention center. And there is some activity. I see a lot of people. It's from where I'm at. Correctly, somebody home there. What I'm looking at straight ahead there. Leslie was mentioning that on Sky Cal alone, and that might be the protesters. Is that Leslie? Are those protesters you were talking about down that way? Possibly. Hard to say. But that's what we're seeing down here. Yeah. Okay.
331, 739,
They are, yeah.
Where are they all going?
Section 1299, respond to 7409 Main Street.
3246, 1599 the trail. Any Spanish speaking, Spanish speaking, 717 7409 Main Street.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, boy. As soon as they...
4281, we're going to be clearing 30.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Look at them all. They don't even know where to go. ICE is coming to arrest all the illegals at the protest.
Bolabute said, love to be fly on that wall, man, LOL.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Yes, right.
Current 20 minutes ago, suspects are 3 miles off, signing for further description. Let's go to 4310 and 9378.
When you drive the Nissan.
Southwest Manager respond to
For a domestic violence record southwest. Identify. License plate. Suspect is facing on 542 as the description. More the comments for additional. It's code 2174169 Sir, now 6725 Pastor Avenue,
Harbor Transitway, suspects 200, males and females, setting off fireworks, creating a disturbance in the parking lot. Let's go to the 040
Oh, they're set off fireworks, huh?
I want you said.
I don't want to go up to all those people though. Yeah, it's too much. I mean, I'm happy being over here and we can shoot back that way.
South Brand.
Or like even right here, I don't want to get my...
696. Traffic unit. Any demonstration unit 507 party 8334 Warland Avenue, exit 4302, RD 1791, additional 507 party 9407 Bedford Avenue, exit 4306, RD 1783.
100 units for incident 3074.
You guys, I'm sorry, it's so loud out here. It's hard for me to hear.
We're going to have to fall back around to this. X98, repeat.
9639
Get further. 2173, stand by.
Fill me up. Right. Okay.
Bola Butte. Said. Their cells
We're
are allocated to
We're on the phone.
Okay. And I apologize again, it's really loud out here, so sorry if I'm not hearing you, but I heard that.
That's code 2, immediate suspect 140 units, investigation, RD 1018, 507 radio, RD 1004, 507 party, and RD 1025, 507 party, and RD 1031, 507 party, and RD 1025.
Rodriguez, Elvira, 11153 South Budlong.
Oh, they're going.
You're fine. Okay.
You guys know what's going on now?
16 further for incident 2786. Domestic violence 227 West 82nd Street, code 2, incident 4253, RD 1268.
his take on the matter is that those federal agents needed to get out of the building, and the protesters were preventing that from happening. And so when you have the federal agents say, you need to leave, you need to disperse, and they don't, then that gives the federal agents, that gives ICE the ability and the right to answer with, as you just saw there, flashbangs and tear gas. It was enough indeed to break up the crowd. LAPD then came in to create skirmish lines to try to calm down the situation. There were a few arrests. We don't know how many specifically, but Justin O'Brien up at Skyfox said that he saw at least 8 to perhaps even a dozen people that were and detained. Now, all this started earlier in the day, and that's when ICE agents were on patrol. They were in Paramount as a staging before they went into a company away from Paramount. So there were early reports that suggested that ICE raided a Home Depot, that it was not the case at all.
ICE raided a Home Depot.
That was raided, and they collected and they arrested all those that are considered illegal, undocumented. And that he was in the right, that the ICE was in the right to do that, despite the original point of view or the original opinion or statement that was coming from the feds was that we are going after those that are criminals first, that have police records and prison records, and illegally, meaning undocumented. So in this case, he insists that they take everyone and they figure it out, but it sounds as if he is saying that you break the law, meaning you came into this country that are true criminals. All right, so we are still looking live at the situation building, and that is the entry point where we saw all those federal agents come out. Outside that building?
Yeah, that's right, Susan. This is
code 4 Ventura. Vehicle not location.
They've made their way back in front of the building. Kicked the vehicles, tried to smash the windows as they drove away. And more dangerously, Susan, bear with me as I pan to the left here too. This is the crowd that LAPD. You can see these gentlemen down here. Oh, some of us call them gentlemen actually. They're breaking off the concrete on the gutter there, and they're throwing it.
They're destroying the roads.
I haven't seen them throw it at LAPD.
They're destroying the fucking roads.
Their AA art is going to be legit.
What we've got is a bad trouble here tonight. Very similar to what we've seen in other protests that go well into the night. They tend to
just stop this shit before it got dark.
As well as break windows. So hopefully LAPD are watching our video here, and will no doubt be keeping an eye on these guys if they start to cause any more havoc.
Yeah, let me point out too, when you hear these tough words out of the U.S. Attorney basically saying, you think you got away with something, you did not get away with anything, and there's so much video people who love people who take pictures and videos on their phones and their social media, or in this situation where you've got Skyfox over downtown LA. So are those agents behind that gate that you see there? So it's very interesting that you see today.
This is almost like tear gas 2.0. They're standing there ready to come out
Bowl of you.
if there's
Said,
agitators.
did you laugh my joke?
You can see them here in the bottom of the frame there. So that's all the federal agents there behind the gate there. They just lift up that gate and come out. And to talk about Barricades, I think nobody can deny making the borders stronger, but nobody likes to see people who families are rounded up into taxpayers and good citizens.
They're not taxpayers. You can't be a taxpayer if you don't have a social security number. What is this nonsense I keep repeating?
We can sort of sort that out because it's not a good thing for our society, Suze.
Yes, indeed. And I should just point out that Lori Diaz talked to a number of people that she called more onlookers than protesters who said pretty much the same thing, that they felt as if that the targets were just law-abiding, granted, undocumented immigrants who were just trying to feed their families and trying to make a life for themselves in this country. All right, so Lori Diaz, you're downstairs, you're on the ground. You're closer to the federal building than just American National Museum and the Contemporary Museum, but you're a little farther away from that. Due north?
Yeah, we're at
Let's use a crosswalk to go across.
He wants us to stay for one more hit.
For one more hit, huh?
Bowl of you. Said, Wi-Fi time out Mr. Comment to my joke AAR.
In Harvard is 4175 Archibald 1253.
Bowl of you. Said, AAR gonna get more than beans with those flashbang.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Three, 4, 2, 6, 9.
Bowl of you. Said, do Antifa use flashbang?
I don't think so. I ain't never seen him do it.
And I know Dominic was observed the handgun, I know location of the handgun. I'm going to require homicide 433 and Archie for 473 right now.
Is there any way of crossing?
Position on here to catch the manufacturer in Harvard in Tony Summit is now a camera near to and calls suspect vehicle as control computer. Suspect vehicle like stated over Airport 991 over Airport 911 additional surveillance and for 160 turns.
You do it from here?
Yes.
Additional profiles authority 10401012
77th Street, incident 4083, RD 1257.
That was used by Fox 11's news crew there. All right, we're going to go back upstairs to Justin Brown. It looks like at least that group is on the move.
Yeah, that's right, guys. They're on the move. They're actually heading north towards the detention center. So they're going to join that group who's already in front there. So we might see another showdown before long. There's a group that's walking up Alameda. They're armed with those pieces of concrete that I was talking about. A couple of rocks or something thrown back towards the house. So,
That is disgusting, girl.
Things are cooling off here. It looks like it's just a bit of a
At least have your shirt covered, your belly. I know. I mean, I ain't got a problem with you being fat. But ain't nobody want to see that shit. I don't want to see a dude's belly hanging out.
Phase 45,
Chimp's belly hanging out.
1393, incident 4175.
And that same group walking back behind them. And so what a difference a couple of minutes makes, Laura. You were saying peaceful, and the only people around you were perhaps just sort of checking out the scene. But now I see people walking behind you. They look like they mean business.
Well, they're still not moving at a very fast clip, but I would say there are about 60 people in there.
Sounds like a fucking third world country.
Bolabute said, Antip has trademarks tonight. They wasn't forefront. Maybe they made a cameo, but they weren't the main focus.
Yeah, I don't think they got a lot of them down there.
Foothill and Sunland. Foothill and Sunland.
There's a bunch of them gathering now.
Can't hear you guys if you're talking to me. I can't hear you. Okay.
Roger. Sixteen 11. You can cancel 35 and send me that call.
Bolabute said, bunch of who?
And there's no police.
Bunch of them. Look at them. They're walking there. You know they ain't up to any good. Damn near midnight. Oh, look at them all pouring out. Oh, they're pouring out. Oh!
With this situation, this is interesting. And Justin?
Yeah, that's enough. They've had enough of it. The crowd, as we said, had pieces of concrete, and they started throwing it at the gates there. They don't want to see the scene that they had earlier, where they came right up close to the gate or the entrance to the garage there. So they're pushing them back. There's and onto the street. LAPD are talking about coming back here and blocking the entrances where a temple and where the freeway is to try and take all these people into custody. So let's see if they have the stamina for that. We don't normally see them take large groups of agitators like this into custody, but I would estimate the crowd to be at around...
Dude, the light rail's running right down the middle of that shit.
To take them into custody. Certainly, they're moving away from that tear gas. Certainly pains your eyes, makes it hard to breathe. So they're going to certainly keep their distance now from the entrance to the garages, Susan.
Yeah, indeed. And you see that high-powered flashlight, so the agents are using that light. It's also an intimidation tactic when you've got that bright light in your eyes, and then we're watching these agents as they stay behind that gate. They're pretty far away from the street, and the people now they're not in the direct contact of where if you're throwing tear gas canisters or a flashbang. But they seem to be under that tree, so a little bit, excuse me.
That tree will be gone in a week.
You notice no one said their names. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Federal agents, by the Border Patrol, or whomever it is behind those gates. And as we continue to watch the number of people, I do see a couple members of the media that are
oh shit,
take pictures, but
they're coming.
Now these agents are coming out. I see at least one guy with a gun drawn.
One guy.
They're trying to do, and more tear gas or more flashbangs.
There's sure not a lot of them.
Get away from the entrance here, I think. And unfortunately, for them, they're firing this way, but the wind is blowing to the north. So they can fire as much as they like to the south, but it's not going to have too much effect, unfortunately, because the wind is blowing the tear gas back onto the officers. You see a guy there kicking that canister back down the road. So you've got to remember that, I'm not sure we call these guys protesters.
Yo, there's cars driving down the street and shit.
Bullabute said, where will the evergreen tree go?
No real idea vehicle and the 2143 also related to your call.
Larger to make that more easier to take into custody. Maybe the two, as we know, they're not supposed to be talking to each other. The Homeland Security guys as well as LAPD. So definitely not on the same page there. The air just filled with tear gas. All those officers. People driving down Alita tonight.
Bullabute said, you said something about the tree, LOL.
Oh yeah, they're gonna cut those trees down. They were hiding them.
Said, the guy just said they call these people protesters.
Yeah, they were throwing concrete. That's rioters. That's straight third world bullshit. Chucking rocks.
A look of the gate.
Surprised they're not breaking branches and chucking spears at them.
Peeking out outside of the gate. You can see that there was graffiti. There's graffiti on the gates as well. So you know that those demonstrators did make it to the point where they were able to mark up that building. That would most likely be what construction, damage, these people are so the federal agents from that building, were successful in getting the crowd to move away. So they were starting to mass. They were starting to gather in great numbers. But thanks to tear gas or flashbangs and that high-powered light, they are now moving away. We don't see LAPD though, right?
Media, influencer.
But LAPD has promised to keep the city safe and to keep the peace in the
Like,
streets of the urban Lord Dale, you said it much more eloquently than I about the responsibilities for LAPD versus ICE and how they are going to work together. Laura, what are you seeing now?
Oh shit!
It's been
They
very
jumping out
quiet
on
here
him.
in terms of police until up
Bowl
until
of
like 30 seconds ago.
Sid.
Rocket bullets coming in with
MM tear gas instead of taco truck LOL.
Yeah. Oh, they're running. They're running.
That some of what I presume were protesters came back into the area.
Oh, look at them running. They run.
Get them to disperse, and that's when the tear gas was fired again. So now we see people leaving the area.
Oh.
LAPD
Oh.
try to restore.
And now they're running back towards the
But they were
feds.
gone for about the last 20 minutes.
Look at this. He's like, oh shit, I done fucked up now.
So they
Yo, go the other way. Go
Susan,
the
which
other
is to
way.
keep peace, not an arm of immigration,
Bowl of
but
you.
to make sure that the community
Sid.
in California here
They getting those beans.
is safe. So they
Oh yeah.
arrived on the scene now.
They're jumping means right now.
And it's now basically field detention are continuing here. But it was really quite odd because when some of this first started, as you can see behind me, regular traffic is going through this intersection. Just people, I don't know if they're looky-loos or the people who think they have business here in downtown Los Angeles, but there is no one.
They think they have business in downtown Los Angeles? I mean, it is almost midnight.
Prohibit motorists from getting north of Temple, but up until not that long ago, you could have driven through this intersection, which was quite remarkable, thinking what was going on. Not that
Yo, those kids need to be at home. Those kids do not need to be out at this time of night. That's how bad shit
Bowl of you.
happens.
Sid. I'm literally LOL glad I wasn't drinking my drink.
Social media, people post, they tell you where the action is, and then other people show up.
Bowl of you.
You and I
Sid. Did you live at SeaTac during the Antifadishnet after COVID?
I was on my way to Alaska when all that shit popped off.
Long amount of time, and I think that's a lot of what we're experiencing through what's happening here.
It was like this time of year. And we left on the 9th, if I remember correctly. That's usually when we leave. It was either 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, somewhere in there.
They're not running from police. Do you see any suggestion that they're serious about catching up to them? What's going on here?
Oh, look at them all running. You're trying to. Oh, they're on the train tracks. Oh shit. Now they're gonna stop transit. That is retarded. Yo, they need to be charged. You need to be charged. You need to be charged. Everybody gets on those tracks need to be charged.
So not only is it dangerous that the train could come along and hit them, LAPD is trying to...
Yo, they have no idea.
You've got about 40 to 50 people running
Bowl of you.
tracks trying to get away from
Sid.
and these guys here,
Who's we?
they're going to surrender.
Oh, you and your family or you and your work colleague, man?
My work colleagues.
Let's go check this out tonight. So it looks like they're going to be taken into custody here. Police want to take everyone into custody. Unclear whether these people are going to be able to get back off the train tracks. I think there is an exit here where they can, where you actually get onto the train. No, you don't. You actually go down underneath.
Oh my god.
Union Station. That's very, very dangerous.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yes, that is discomforting to see all of those people. Do they have to worry about the third rail, or is that just a subway thing in New York?
I'm not sure. I think actually, I know when people do pass away on those track stories are covered, they do de-energize the tracks before they allow the first responders to go down there.
Bowl of you.
I can tell you, I would not be
Sid. These guys playing stupid games win stupid prizes.
Yeah, those tracks are energized, and I mean, fuck, they just stopped transit for the whole city because somebody called that in. I promise you that. They're like, there's people on the tracks, so now all the fucking light rail stops
Absolutely, it was
until they can inspect it. They're gonna have to have employees come and go down the tracks to make sure nobody's on the tracks.
feeling, I guess, in need of
The gate on the
didn't have to
left
run.
is
They didn't feel like they had
open,
to
we're
run.
facing the
They were
front,
just
and the
onlookers.
suspects
So it was
are
a
between the
surreal
gate and the
situation to
building.
see these black and whites pull up. The
Roger,
officers bolt out of the
Wonder if I can find. They got
and then
transit
run after some
scanner.
of the protesters. But
Bowl
meantime,
of
there were
Butte
still people on the corner going,
said,
"What's going on?"
You ever think of what stealth they got and we don't even see?
So, does it look as if
Oh,
in
yeah.
that little group there, are they on the other side of the fence? Are police there? What's going on? What are you looking at? What are you over?
Yeah, so the same spot, I'm just trying to give us a bit of a different angle. Now that wall is probably about 8 feet high. It's a concrete wall. I parked my vehicle there many times, covering stories, and they're helping each other up over that wall. As we said, they're running here along the tracks. Now, I'm not sure where that comes. I think that actually runs into, that's a metro track, I think, and it runs into Union Station. So here we are. We certainly need to alert Metro or Amtrak, let them know there are people on the lines, because it's very, very dangerous.
Is that Amtrak line? Dude, Amtrak's go like 80 miles an hour. And it can't stop in time. There's no way an Amtrak will stop in time.
Creating a skirmish line there, maybe waiting for more numbers, but certainly they wanted these guys to disperse, but they didn't
said,
think they would have this.
Did he just say out loud covering story LOL?
Yep.
Bowl of Butte
Indeed.
said, or covering up.
Metro rail operates to midnight or about half an hour or so until that time period where they stop down. But meantime,
Yo, they should put the transit police here and start arresting all these fools.
Said, yes, he said that's the main transport line.
Yep. That stops transit for the whole fucking city. Union Station. Anytime you hear Union Station, that's the main hub. So they're stopping all traffic coming in and out of Union Station.
So, yeah, they are moving, so they're moving south.
Jesus.
Along Alameda, I'm not sure what line that is, but certainly they're below the ground there. And I think there is a little...
They wonder why their taxes are so high in California.
Down here below us. So,
Well, you only got to pay fucking 1,000 cops to be on duty for 48 hours of overtime.
Anything's live down here, as well as a train.
Like comes out like $45, $50 an hour. 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day.
Yeah, they have.
Cost the city probably $500,000 for all this shit.
You mentioned that they set back up the skirmish line right there. There's no skirmish line, but there certainly were a lot of people that decided to leave the area and then take some questionable. There's no skirmish line. So some questionable maneuvers by the demonstrators, if that's what you want to call them. But the people that were here in front of or behind the federal building, and once they were told to disperse, and they didn't, that's when the federal agents decided to come out of the building and make tear gas and flashbangs. And very quickly, the gas dispersed, I suppose, because there's enough of a breeze to push it northward. You were pointing that out, that even though the protesters were mostly to the south, the gas was migrating, if you
Bowl
would,
of
to
Butte
the north.
said,
Two skirmish lines
you think you know who's with the boots hiking boot are waiting on the...
graffiti I've noticed on the walls. I'm sorry, producer Brooks, say again? Okay, well, let's go back down to Laura Diaz on the ground. Go ahead, Laura.
You can see the large assembly of those black and whites LAPD right there at the corner of Temple and Alameda. About 20 people are milling about close to us. Some of them have described themselves as protesters. They said that when they got up there, it started out pretty calmly, and then all of a sudden, there were the flashbangs and the tear gas.
It was, yeah, right. They were throwing concrete at the
milling
wall.
about. And there is traffic. If we pan out there, Elliot, you can see that there are people just in their cars going through this intersection. Again, I don't know if they're coming down here to check out the action, or if they're really not in tune with what's happening and just driving through the area, but it all strikes me as rather odd. We do see a lot of young people walking by, and most of them don't want to talk to me. A few of them
Bowl of
said
Butte
that they might tell me why they were
said,
here, but then when it came
did you see about the ones in Boots' comments above? Or did it not read them? Bowl of Butte
say it's about
Said,
where it was.
you ever seen Antip up close?
And it's not as calm as it was when I talked to you before that. So it just kind of ebbs and flows. People are still milling about. I think the great majority of them are coming here just to check out the scene. Some of them might have been a part of that initial protest. Once again, though, Susan, getting back to social media, and just the word gets out, go there, that's what's happening, and people show up, and some of them will roll video on it, just be reporting live, they might not be part of the activity, but that's what I can see from my vantage point right now. It's noisy, but it's somewhat peaceful. Sending it back to you.
Yes, indeed. We watched a couple people
Somewhat peaceful.
while you were reporting for us.
Famous last
And one of
words.
them had a gimbal, and another one had like a selfie stick kind of situation. So you're
Bowl of
absolutely
you.
like
Said,
and drawing
my bad man didn't know LOL.
That's where Laura is, and what Justin has been showing you. Earlier today, the tensions erupted near a Home Depot in Paramount, and the protesters clashed violently with the Border Patrol agents. Here's Fox 11's Matthew Cedar.
A violent clash in Paramount. Protesters face to face with Border Patrol agents. One side hurling rocks and bottles, the other firing back with pepper spray and rubber bullets.
Get off my truck, motherfucker!
Sources tell Fox 11 Border Patrol agents Saturday morning were here across the street from Home Depot for a staging area, possibly prepping for an immigration raid. Protesters then moved in. Local officials speaking with demonstrators.
These are hard-working community members. People are Irish, that's why I'm here. Because we have to protect community and make sure they have rights like anybody else.
Jesus Christ. Yo, I would have started shooting at them. Fuck that. You're trying to kill me.
Taking on rocks and chunks of concrete, at least one agent injured.
God.
All right, so we're seeing agitators throwing items towards members of law enforcement. It feels like a war zone out here.
No matter where you stand, you know, I don't think anybody wants to see family ripped apart.
This man also hit by a rubber bullet. What's it like to get hit with one of them?
It hurts. It hurts. But it's worth it, I guess, if you're here, you know, for the right cause.
They don't break your ribs, that's for sure.
Several people pulled away from the crowd and arrested.
So there's a lot of video of people causing damage and destruction.
Federal investigators now combing through video of these protests, promising more arrests.
Just rest assured the FBI is monitoring everything, and when we find every person who damaged and destroyed our federal property or who hurt an officer, we'll come get you. Don't you worry.
Reporting in Paramount, Matthew Cedar, Fox 11.
All right, tensions high around the city tonight. Earlier, right after that,
Robert's burning a Toyota Camry. Is it a Toyota?
A car that was brought into the intersection of Atlantic and Alondra in Compton, right in front of the Dale's Donuts, if you know where that is. So somebody brought in a Camry, put it in the middle of this intersection,
How much you burning Toyota Camry? That shit lasts
Bowl
like
of you.
400,000 miles.
Said, is that the ones W puts the backpacks LOL?
It was only then that protesters and Border Patrol agents, they came together at this intersection, and for the longest time, the car just burned until finally the situation was calm enough to
This
allow
is like
for
some fucking
the fire
Baghdad
to
shit
come in
right here.
and try to extinguish the fire. But as you see there, the whole of the fire, the shell of the car rather, just sitting there when traffic was started up again at Atlantic and Alondra. But you see that pretty thick skirmish line there of sheriff's deputies, and I believe there were federal agents mixed in that group as well. but it was an incredible scene. Something that you don't generally see. Now we've got Justin O'Brien in Skyfox over the current situation. This is in downtown LA, not far away from Little Tokyo and the Federal Building, the Roybal Building. And Justin, weigh in on what you saw with the car fire, and then give us an up-to-date situation here.
Yeah, well, earlier there at Paramount, when we were there, it seemed to be really quieting down, and all of a sudden somebody wheeled or drove a Camry into the intersection. Appeared they threw
Quiet Camry.
Opened the driver's door and the back door, and then the car just erupted into flames. The wind actually carried all this huge black smoke over the sheriff's deputies who were there, blocking their view. It was almost a Mad Max type scene, because quickly it became almost like a street fight where you had guys on motorbikes doing wheelies around the burning vehicle. After about 20 minutes, they Shepherd Church deputies ended up having to retreat because the crowd set fire to some brush where the sheriff deputies were standing, and they had to retreat, and they went all the way back to the 710. And just after that, we actually made our way here to the detention center, and there was a peaceful protest during daylight. There were people out on the street. Both lanes were open, cars were driving past, they were waving their flags. But as soon as darkness fell, a crowd turned out here, and they began to amass out front of the building. And I just asked the pilot, Chris, to give me a look at the front of the building there so we can talk about it. And the crowd got very close to the building. There seemed to be fireworks going off. Unsure whether that was fireworks or stun guns coming from the federal agents inside. But then a short time after that, the gates of the garage opened up, and the Homeland Security agents came out firing tear gas, dispersing the crowd very quickly. Great pictures of Skyfox, but it was a very scary moment for a lot of innocent people there, mainly reporters who were just trying to cover the story there, had to retreat quickly.
Oh, poor reporters.
The Harbor Unit suspect, RD 25-7, 214 juvenile alcohol now ready for live in 541.
The crowd really came out in front of the detention center again, forcing LAPD to come in en masse, to almost corral them in, to try and take them all into custody. We saw about 50 people climb over a brick wall here,
Boulevard.
railroad tracks,
Set.
and make their way
Still
into
out.
the tunnel. And as I said, when the tunnel comes out, that train stops at the Little Tokyo station about a block away. So LAPD believe that's where all those people are. And I think LAPD are just letting them off go into the night now. They have about 10 people up the other street towards the 101 freeway who they're talking to. Unclear where they're going to take those guys into custody.
In the course of this newscast, and we of course started at 10 o'clock.
They're going back in.
But we saw a skirmish in we saw the skirmish line then go away. LAPD officers got back into their vehicles and left. And then in that short period of time between then and now, there were enough protesters that continued their way to that building, just showing us at the federal building, and created a situation where federal agents decided to fire on them with tear gas and flashbangs. And there was enough chaos that it carried out the LAPD. Now remember, LAPD and Homeland Security, they're not really working together. LAPD is looking to make sure that the streets of LA stay safe and peaceful. The federal agents have their own agenda. But once again, we see the skirmish line in downtown Los Angeles. This is
with additional self-singing available on the
Union Station. So we've got two skirmish lines here. This is the first line, and they took back down the second line here. There is a little bit of a crowd forming here. They could actually either be some of those people who ran off onto the train tracks, but it appears that LAPD did not make any arrests, which I find very surprising, considering how quickly
You find that
they
surprising, guy?
got
That's not surprising.
but once again, pretty lucky for all those people, Susan, and they climbed up those walls and then ran on those train tracks. So it looks like detention is slowly coming down again, the temperature. So I think LAPD will try to stay here for a little longer this time, just to make sure it stays that way.
Let's check in with
ADW suspect now 1367 East 109th Street, 1367 East 109th Street, code 307 448 RV
just a moment ago. He told me that he was part of the crowd that walked down there that we showed you earlier, and he said that they were peaceful,
place 2,
he said
1367 East 109th Street.
after they had the tear gas poured on them, and that's what they responded with. Some of the people in the group started throwing the rocks. But right now, there are still those black and whites which are securing that area. I just heard a report when they surrounded the people, the protesters who were in the middle, that some of them, in order to escape, they jumped the fence and they went down on the train tracks. And I know that a tweet went out that said they had to stop service on that rail line because those protesters were standing on those train tracks. So, what you're seeing is a lot of people acting under a lot of pressure, a lot of anxiety, and trying to flee. If they had just done what the authorities told them initially, listen, at 9 o'clock tonight, everybody was told to go home. If they didn't go home, they risked being arrested. So now at this late hour, hours after that, call to disperse was given, we still see people coming back into the area, and this is when things can escalate. The irony of it is, even as we're talking to you live, and we have still some protesters milling about, we've got the LAPD, we have just regular motorists driving through this intersection. So it's quite a contrast, Susan, of what's going on here tonight. And again, as I was telling you in those earlier reports, it all happens to be where you were standing at the time, and what the temperature is of the group, and then what the response back is to whatever action they take. And it's been very bad in several areas of Southern California. Certainly downtown has been a hot spot. Earlier today, Paramount was, and people are expressing themselves, and some of them are Gorgeous reporting live from downtown, sending it back to you.
Thank you very much. And yes, we saw from Skyfox, what would you say, Justin, about 24 people that jumped the fence, and we saw them running on the tracks there at the Metro rail? Maybe not as many as two dozen.
There was way more than 24. You're crazy. There was like 30 or 40 of them.
That's interesting reporting from that they did shut down the Metro rail.
Those assholes just convenience everybody trying to get home from a hard day's work. All those people that work at restaurants that got off at 9, just got done cleaning all the shit up. On their way home, just got stopped because of these dicks.
So skirmish line's still here, and we're seeing a steady stream actually of federal agents. Vehicles leaving, so maybe they've called it a night, they're headed home. Certainly it's going to be a little bit longer going here for the LAPD officers. They're holding the line here at Temple and Alameda. You can see we've got 15 vehicles there, LAPD vehicles, and still it's unclear whether any of those people were the people who jumped the train track or jumped the fence there to get onto the train track, but there's certainly what's going on, and I'm really unsure. It may just be a night of wait and see. They really want to go home.
Right. But there are far fewer than earlier in the evening. Justin O'Brien, thank you. Up in Skyfox, we appreciate you. And now we have the mayor of the city of Los Angeles on the line to tell us her point of view. Mayor Karen Bass, thank you for joining us. This situation in the downtown Los Angeles area, what is your take? Are the police handling this correctly? Do you have any objection to the actions of the federal agents today?
Well, let me just say that from what I am looking at and hearing of LAPD, I think the actions have been appropriate. You know, I will always support the right of people to exercise their First Amendment freedom and to have peaceful protests, but the minute that crosses the line into violence, that is unacceptable, and people are going to be held accountable. So people should not be surprised if LAPD moves in to make arrests and you are throwing pieces of concrete or graffitiing up federal property or any private property. It's just unacceptable, and we will not have mayhem in this city.
What about President Trump's mayhem right now, decision to bring in 2,000 California National Guard and also the Secretary of Defense saying that he has put on high alert active Marine members in Camp Pendleton? Do you agree with that move and that promise by the President?
Don't you dare I actually think it is completely unnecessary. And one of the things that I expressed to the administration is that our city has experienced massive civil unrest before. I was here in 1992. And if you want to see it happen again, then you have an extreme presence of troops or law enforcement officers, and that is going to agitate the population. That is not going to solve the problem. So my conversations with the administration today has been an attempt to assure them that if there is protests that break out, and if there is violence associated with that protest, that the Los Angeles Police Department is well equipped to handle that, and 2,000 officers, 2,000 soldiers in our city will not be a positive thing and will not be helpful.
What do you know about the people that were arrested in the raids over the last couple of days? Do you know where they are, how they're being treated, if they're being processed appropriately, as the U.S. Attorney Bill Escalate said that they are? Do you feel that perhaps some of them were arrested erroneously?
Well, let me just tell you that is the problem. We do not know. So one of the appeals I have made to the White House is please allow the lawyers to go in and meet with their clients, meet with the people who were detained. That is what has happened in the past, and so what is going on now is a marked departure from that. That is also something that creates anxiety and tension and fear and anger in the community. When a building, a workplace is being raided, the people inside call their family members rush to the site, they see their family members being taken away, and you can just imagine the grief that is caused because people have no idea where their relatives have been taken. That sounds like it's a fucking political that were detained are in Adelanto now at the Adelanto facility, and we are trying to get legal representation to those people that were detained so that we can have some information about who they are.
And Mayor, how would you characterize the way you feel about who they are and why they're in the country? Are you stressed out?
Well, you know, the mayor of the city of Los Angeles, the nation's second city, is a big, second largest city, is a very big job. I am fine. I am very clear, very active, working. I have been doing this nonstop since morning yesterday, 10 o'clock or so in the morning yesterday, and I am going to stick with it until this calms down. But I would just say to the administration, these type of actions, maybe you are arresting some people who were violent criminals or whatever, but these kind of reactions, where you go to a workplace where people are working in a warehouse, a number of people are taken, it makes it very difficult for people to believe that those people that were arrested were violent criminals. People who are just going to work.
No, that's not what's happening. They're after one person, and like they told you, if there's anybody else around, they're going to arrest them.
It's not productive for me
They're
to be
going to arrest
what is productive is
It's called collateral damage.
For me to be clear,
They warned you about
and for me to be
it.
in communication with everyone.
You should be
And do
giving
you
them
feel
up.
like you're getting a good response from the federal side?
Yes, I do feel I'm getting a good response from the federal side. I'm in communication, and as you know, a number of my former colleagues were appointed as major positions in the Trump administration. For example, Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem was one of my former colleagues in Congress. I've not spoken with her directly, but arranging to speak with her in the next couple of days. But I have been speaking with representatives of the White House. I've also spoken to Tom Pullman to explain to him the dynamics of Los Angeles and to assure him that Los Angeles is not going to tolerate violence. So we don't need 2,000 soldiers to reinforce that. Our law enforcement departments, the LAPD, the sheriffs, etc., are perfectly capable of having a handle on this situation.
And what about Bill Escalate, the U.S. Attorney? Have you had a conversation with him, because he is pretty steadfast that everything that is being done now by ICE, by Border Patrol, is legal and right?
You know, I've not had an opportunity to meet him. He is new in his position, and I believe he was a relatively new member of the State Assembly, so I've not had an opportunity to meet him, but I will be reaching out to him in the next couple of days.
Okay. And did you see the Truth Social post by President Trump that basically said that you're not doing your job?
Oh, yes, I did. But, you know, that kind of tweets do not move me, let me say. So at the same time, tweets are happening, conversations are happening as well.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
And what would you say to the President if you had his ear right at this moment?
Well, I would just let him know that Los Angeles is perfectly capable of managing our city, and I would also let him know that these type of raids create, chaos and confusion in our city and are not helpful.
You know, it's interesting. Laura Diaz was in Paramount. She spoke to a number of people that she described as more onlookers than demonstrators. And they all had a very similar sentiment, and that is, these are people who just want to feed their family. They want to work, and they want a better life than what they left in their home country. And these kinds of raids, which sort of speaks to what you just said, Mayor, are not helpful and are really not getting the violent criminals that perhaps that was the promise from Homeland Security, etc. So,
it's just hard for me to believe that there were 30 or 40 hardened criminals in a warehouse going to work every day.
There was like one, but there was 30 or 40 people in there that didn't belong, and they're not just going to leave them there.
And we don't need that either. We don't need people to question
I don't think you understand, lady.
We need people to have confidence in government, period. And I think these things, can compromise. When we have a major labor leader arrested like David Huerta, who's a statewide leader arrested, these kind of things just really
don't break the law, don't get arrested. Pretty simple concept.
In the city, and it doesn't really address the primary goal that the administration has.
So far, have you heard from any of your constituents and what they've experienced?
Oh, my.
Oh,
my. Because, people in the city of Los Angeles are all my constituents. And yes, I have heard from people, and again, the primary concern they want now is, of course, they don't want to see any more raids take place, but they want to be able to have legal access
you don't get to make that
to the
choice.
people who are
It's
detained.
federal.
People are not sure who's detained, they're not sure why they're detained, they're not sure what's going to happen to them, and you can imagine the fear and terror in a family.
It's really none of their fucking
to not
business.
know whether they will ever see their parent or their spouse again.
Well, if it's their parents, they know.
And when you think about the last 4 years, so a lot has been said about the last 4 years and the way the city and the state has conducted itself as a sanctuary city or state. So that is also what a lot of the Trump administration is saying, that you're paying for, or these illegal or undocumented aliens are paying for the fact that the situation has been ignored for 4 years.
Well, let me just say that the policies that we have actually been in place for 45 years. They were initiated by law enforcement many years ago because criminals were preying on the undocumented population.
You said 45 years ago, but law enforcement many years ago?
To be able to report crimes and not be fearful that they would be deported. That's the origin of our law. So I don't think that you conduct raids as retribution of the fact that some cities or states have sanctuary city or state policies on the books.
But does it feel that way?
That's...
Well, you know what I mean? Right now, I'm just trying
if
to
you're the victim of a crime, you automatically qualify for a visa. I forgot what it's called. Let me look it up. But that's such a stupid narrative.
Fear, in our city.
Mayor Karen Bass, thank you so much for your precious time. I know you have a lot of work to do. I know you've been working on this nonstop. I so appreciate your input on what's going on here as we look at our beautiful city of Los Angeles, but clearly at a time period when a lot of people are nervous and a lot of other people are saying, we're just doing our jobs by trying to find these undocumented people. Mayor Karen Bass, thank you.
There were people in Seattle, those guys that owned a gas station, these Indian guys, and they were setting up robberies so they could all get U visas.
Skyfox was overhead that same corner. Seems like the temperature's really come down.
You know what, Susan, it's really about the same as the last time I spoke to you. There might be fewer people that are assembled here. I think a lot of them are just people who've come to observe. In terms of who may have been arrested, I don't have access to that information. And the black and white still remain there, no sirens. They are securing that area so that you're not able to get north of Temple. But for the most part, people are just milling about, and they all seem to have an opinion about what they think happened in front of the Roybal building. I'm not exactly standing there, so I can only report what I see from afar. But a lot of folks said that they had just come to see what was happening, that they heard about it on social media. They wanted to get a sense of what was happening in this part of the city. And at this point, I think it's just a matter of time until people who've either been arrested or booked, and then other people who've just come to observe, I guess, will just get tired and eventually go home. But the dialogue that is happening, I know you just spoke to the mayor, will continue at dinner tables around the city about what's appropriate. People do have the right to assemble and to demonstrate. They do not have the right to destroy property.
Bowl of
And
you.
line is crossed.
Said,
That's the point at which
I hear the secrets they keep when they talk in their sleep.
of the Immigration Service. They're here to keep peace in the city of LA, and they're trying to the best of their ability to do that tonight. Laura Diaz reporting live, sending it back to you.
Laura, thank you. All right, back up to Skyfox. Justin, what are you seeing now?
Yeah, Susan, these are the officers that we saw drive off on those trucks. They've returned. These are the stragglers. They're actually taking around about 12 to 13 protesters, stragglers into custody here. What they've done, they've closed both of the skirmish lines there that came up, one from Temple, the other from the 101 freeway. They've cornered those people now against the wall there.
Bowl of you. Said, remember the song.
Take his photograph and put him in the van and take him away for the night. So looks like they're about, as I said, 12 to 13 people in custody.
Bowl of you.
Susan,
Said, will not accept CM through kick.
No, probably not.
There's officers there, about 15 cars standing there. Looks like this thing is slowly coming to an end tonight, just before midnight.
Bowl of you. Said, maybe you check your email.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
As I was walking away, I thought I counted 13. So if we're talking about that people taken into custody before, the estimate was 10. So we're looking at about 24 taken into custody tonight out here in front of the Royal building, the federal detention center.
Yeah, and right alongside the Metro rail tracks we were talking about, Justin, because we watched some people jump the fence and ran alongside the rail, and I don't have much knowledge about third rails. I know that we talk a lot about them when it comes to the New York
Bowl of
Metro,
you.
but I did look it up, and it
Said,
does say that those
LOL.
rails are electrified 650 to 750 megahertz, and yes, it's dangerous to touch one. You could, in fact, be
750 megahertz.
electrocuted. And so it was interesting indeed to see people running alongside them and jumping over the rails. And Laura mentioned the fact that she had gotten word or seen a tweet that suggested that Metro Rail was aware of the fact that some of the protesters or people were running alongside the tracks, so they stopped train traffic.
That's not a very good way to die.
Train traffic ends at midnight. And Justin, you're seeing there.
I guess that's part of natural selection, though.
Can you tell whether or not they're using like handcuffs or just those zip tie type things?
They're flex
I
cuffs.
think it's zip ties. I've seen the officers have zip ties in the back
They're
pockets.
flex
Around
cuffs.
here, you might
Not
see
zip ties.
some of them yeah, they're putting the zip ties on, and they may actually just
They
be
say zip ties because it sounds so bad. They won't call them what they
a
are.
letter to appear in court because it is just a protest. No serious crimes committed here when you talk about a civil disobedience. So you don't normally spend the night in jail for that, sirs. So again, about 25 people taken into custody tonight.
Indeed, yeah, we've seen this before with the social media.
Approximately 200 hours from 643 Langdon.
Joining us on the
Suspect was last seen southbound Langdon 43. Suspect vehicle is a silver Lexus SUV, partial plate ending in 732. 732. Suspect number 1 is a male white, build, black hair. Suspect number 2, no further description. Suspect number 3, correction, suspect number 2 is a male, no further description. Suspect number 3 is a male, no further description. Breaking was U.S. currency and forgery. Information on incident 4231.
15, Justin Road. 1585, no further.
1585, roger.
6935, Norris and Osborne.
Unit 6935, responding code 3 from Norris and Osborne to 85201 Wayne Street.
Making birth over the fire. Suspect is not the location.
Heavy rifle. 7 RD 1249 and a 507 party 706 East 85th Street, incident 4506 RD 1269. 16859, roger.
West of San Fernando on 04250 Marijuana.
Incident 4544 RD 511.
Okay. So did you hear me? It's okay. It's okay. Well, I guess you just.
West of San Fernando 04250
Lisa formed another skirmish line. That's why a lot of people out here now. That was it. I'll say it. You're welcome. And hey, I'm sorry about that interview. Leslie wanted me to get somebody, and I did. And I told him not to say any bad words. I didn't think he was going to say that.
1635 is a combo, 459 panic alarm, 8501 Street. The alarm company had a 30-second audio, heard someone walking around the location, possibly on the phone, at 4552.
Field, the last word. In the vicinity, 19893 is requesting a backup area unit supervisor for 15 women in front of the Mission Community Hospital.
916, 916, this is the barricade. This is one woman there with the red blanket. The PR standing by in front of the blanket on the 4074.
Code 4, Mission Community Hospital. Suspect in custody. The Mission female unit 19893, Mission Community Hospital for search. There's 3 kinds of response.
And I saw they have a big stack of those zip ties. So quick. And you know what? I think I may have heard that this person. Extra arrests are
93, 99, 43 and out.
They have zip ties. They will be closer. And I want to say I've been hearing this first one. It's so hard to tell about these helicopter buses here. But this is the most we've seen when it comes to potential arrest happening. Okay. I'll send it back to you.
There's substance abuse. 0004.
1508 right rocket.
Four 473.
50 rocket. North Hollywood unit. Possible battery suspect 1301 Sherman Way, code 2 incident 4550 RD 1522. Man-woman dispute 4424 Beeman Avenue, incident 4510 RD 1562.
This is Fernando, information only. Answer 5. Sure, code 6.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Looting live! Yeah, let's check that out. We'll go again on that.
1770, battery occurred 16046 from all street, code 2 incident 4503 or 1718.
Here it goes. Where's the guy?
17L50, 17L70, 17L50, 17L70, cancel incident 45.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. He stole the whole rack of chips. Oh my god. Oh, look.
Right there.
They're looting. Yo. Yo, it's about to get bad. It's about to be a freaking, like, flies on shit. Look at that Modelo. Look at all that Modelo. You know it's a bunch of Mexicans. Look at all that Modelo. God. Yep. That's real good for showing your cause right there, buddy. Jesus. Looting the freaking gas station. That's really shows your cause, huh? What's he got? What'd you get? You got some beer? Modelo? Yeah, definitely feeding your kids with that, huh? I mean, look, okay, she took water.
They're like very cheap. I mean, they're expensive if you buy them PM, but in most places you get, you can go to Target and get their brand water for like less than $2, I think.
I'm surprised nobody's coming out with like tons of cigarettes.
You can get a whole 24 pack for like less than $2, I think, of Target water or Walmart water.
Oh, you know they coming out with beer. Oh, they coming out with beer. They coming out with cigarettes. Yeah, look what they got. What they got? Modelo. And all they're stealing is Modelo. Is there not any other kind of beer in the place?
You can show us code 6 on the 4 man.
They got one. It's like, I just want something to drink, bro.
Time down possible battery suspect 13014 Sherman Way, code 2 to 4540 RD 15.
Can't believe no one's going after the tobacco, man.
190120.
That's just hell of expensive.
Black, possible Toyota Prius square back model.
I like the bike.
We're code 6 on 575 Green Street.
I'm just waiting for someone to tell me something stupid.
More Modelo. More Modelo. More Modelo.
We're 11257 Colette Avenue, incident 5 Arson 18.
I'm looking at the motherfucker straight.
the area has been Sherman Way driving north through the vehicle depot. Korea's license plate 9 Mary John 577 Mary John 577
Straight looting. I kind of want to clip this.
Information on assistance all area 1 monitor your email, all area 1 monitor your email for the DLC.
Doing my thing.
17 is running with a locator. Here with me.
Oh, tall boys. Yeah, this dude took antifreeze, a 2-liter of Coke.
That's on them.
What are they going in there for?
Yeah, opportunists.
Oh, these guys have already been in like 2 or 3 times. They came out with cases of Modelo. Don't go in, bud. Oh, look, more Modelo. More Modelo.
Unit 6840 Avenue, apartment 9833
More beer. He's taking Michelob Ultra. Look at that. He's got a little bit of
Damage on the vehicle.
ice cream. Homeboy's stealing ice cream. Yeah. They can't put a couple cop cars in the parking lot?
Accident 4359387664300.
More beer. More beer, more Modelo.
66 Roger.
That's definitely best and brightest right there.
Tell lame. I met most of them on EBT or something. They don't need all this free food. It's already free.
It's not even food, it's beer. Straight up beer. These dudes are straight up stealing beer home.
Eastbound, Windward, unknown damage on the vehicle. 2 occupants.
All the cops are at the protest or riot, so they cannot respond.
Approximately 20 years old. Cautious, breathing, having trouble breathing.
Oh, look, they found some more Modelo. Oh, wow. More Modelo. Go figure. How much Modelo does this gas station have? What's this dude trying to rip through the door? What is he trying to take? Yo. Dude's in there just grabbing things at bags of chips.
66, pure normal location does not wish to meet me.
And so, you know what's going to happen with all this? It's going to be at those little hot dog stands and shit, the chips and drinks. And homeboy's selling Modelo's out of his garage for $1 a piece.
31 Black 4330
Dude got a fire extinguisher. It's like, what can you steal, homie?
Is requesting one more additional unit.
Oh shit.
Liberty was a table and a knife. Suspect on the farm. Still like the was at 43 on 138. Supervisor additional for purpose.
1601 and 120 Roger.
9823.
Okay, you got some more Modelo?
I just have that one. Alright.
Jesus.
Bolabute
God!
said, who's on voice commentary is that news the other guys?
It's the dude filming.
To 730
In the LA dispatch. Scanner radio.
2187 Rod.
What's up?
Nice.
I'm waiting for them, unless they already left.
2185,
Fucking crackheads.
I 20 FP. Just clear there.
Let's go for 115 to the other street.
Coming in, Mo.
All units 459
These dudes have been in here like 4 or 5 times. They coming in with baskets and shit, bro. You remember that show Supermarket Sweep back in the day where you just fill your cart with everything you can? That's like what's going on right now.
Wearing a black sweatshirt, black pants, black shoes. Suspect number 2, unknown. Property taken with a safe and black purse. Information on incident 4552.
Oh, like, bro,
2101.
get your
No,
what you gonna do? Don't be a bitch. Like, I'm gonna change your life. It won't be the way you want it to.
Supervisor return to the ambulance mail. Put them into ambulance line 132nd Street. Identify. No 420.
Oh, we gotta.
Details for your right.
The homeless guy's like, what the fuck is going on, man? He ain't homeless, he's selling shit, huh? Oh, he's homeless?
Bolabute said, who on voice commentary didn't read comment LOL.
The guy's filming in scanner radio for LA County.
I have to solve out that incident. We're going to be at Harvey Place over there.
Hi, Roger.
Did he get out yet? I'm wondering if that guy got out yet. Might be popping out. Oh, he didn't want to say nothing now.
All the beer must be gone.
That's better. That's bad.
All the beer must be gone.
Bullshit you're gonna do, leave me out of it. 'Cause I don't like you. I definitely don't like you. I definitely don't respect you for this.
They find some more beer?
Bolabute said, ICCHS2.
Yep. Damn. I wonder if they stole the lottery tickets. Yo, no one stole the beef jerky? I'm just saying, if I was in there, that's just like $10 a bag. That'd be what beer and beef jerky. That's goodbye to me. I mean, if I was to get something for free from a gas station, it'd be beer, beef jerky.
What you gonna do, bitch?
Bola said, they say Charlotte's bad, never like this.
Yeah, I never seen Charlotte like this. North Carolina don't put up with shit like this.
Battery just occurred, RD 1836. Family dispute, restraining order violation, RD 1837.
What's he got a, what is that, pig's feet? You gotta think of pigs. What is that?
Said, you have me rolled, glad I don't got a drink.
Yeah, let's get the protesters really fucking drunk. It sounds like a fantastic idea.
Thank you.
Bola said, got it.
Crazy. What flag is that? Argentina or Venezuela? That was one of them.
Ecuador? No. What flag is this? Is on the meaning in Maine and Manchester. Incident 4502 already closed.
Four fat ass motherfuckers, man. That's shit.
Handicap.
But his faggot ass got a mouth on him, huh? Fat, funky ass, stinky ass on his breath. Come watch their own ass. Smelly ass, stinky. Goofy ass nigga. That guy's probably a female, bro. Fuck, bro, hate crime. This looks feminine as fuck. Right? That's what I'm saying. Four of them, baby-faced, goofy motherfuckers.
Oh?
All the little gay ass little punk ass bums. Stealing water and bullshit. I'm not used to this. That's what happens. It's just a bad vibe at the hardcore, I guess. A little bit too desperate. They're a little too desperate. Oh, I'm already losing the good vibe. It was cool just watching shit.
Code 2 is 0016 RD 2114. 1901 Roger.
I'm not getting a cramp anymore.
further. And you can cancel FTC.
I just started.
Roger.
One at a time.
Bulabute said, "Are you gonna keep the stream going longer on here or maybe kick mad?"
No idea, I don't really plan.
Code 4. 4730 would have to dispute only.
3917 and 3964.
Locked up banana. Lot of banana coming. Loot a banana. Trump saying that. Are they? I don't know, man. I think they're trying to
Christian 1116 Chandler Boulevard in the parking lot next door to the car, 411 Mel White, Base Twitter, Black Panther 2 Mel White,
Bulabute said, "I don't think it time limits on either one, LOL. Plus this is a hot topic."
Oh yeah.
The subject is being held by father fighting with father saying that the harm herself when she didn't get 3 additional incidents of roadblocks.
Do you come in?
Roger. 1509,
Get it to your call on 513 if it is.
And then the people are doing it either crackheads or obese.
1509, available supervisor response with 1539 to a violent juvenile mental illness.
Parking entire city.
Is part of the yard door.
No parking entire city recreational vehicles. You can't park your RV anywhere in that city.
4549.
One, and the thing called and kept them as well.
They got a whole fence here.
Where the hell did they get the fence from?
No, I'm calm down. Thank you guys. I just wanted to read chat. Notice how dumb I was being. Thank you guys. That was really dumb of me. The fatty, the
And they have it in their site.
Bulabute said, "Fed fence."
The fact that they're like slowly creeping into it. It took them forever. They went from their car, they went all the way down, kicked it over here for a while, but now finally.
What'd they get?
Go to the
Holy, this dude all smiling and shit. What, some twisted teas?
They're only going to go for the good stuff, though. They know.
Some Modelo's? That case of Modelo's looks small to that big
said, "Where'd that commentary from OJ background gosh?"
I have no idea.
Damn, this worked? They're weak. They didn't even go inside. They're pressing people to not record, and they're not even going inside. Alright, I'm better. That was funny. I'm gonna...
Roger.
Nobody listening. He wants to
25
Oh,
1825, I need the call reassigned.
Say, I don't want you over here.
No. I don't want you guys over here.
Bolamute said,
Oh, that's definitely
someone telling them to stand down.
No.
43, Green Lincoln 42, are you clear?
With their blasting copyrighted Mexican music, I'm sure.
One in the street on the first floor by the mailbox, approximately 20 male, empty male current fighting. Serious constitutions fighting no weapons. Roger. Stand with 2
Roger.
One down.
1881, are you clear, sir?
1881, Roger.
1881, Roger. How did you see the identified?
Nobody go. 1881, there's close.
Sorry about being weird earlier. Please, don't leave.
Clean units and the block.
Roger.
Bolamute said, are those gunshots okay background or more fireworks?
16A11, 449 left, 13137 Willard Street, 13137 Willard Street, code 38995, Artisan 101.
Stop being fucking
Who are you talking to?
Suspect female white, green trench coat, black shirt, black pants, and black shoes, marked traditional, code 2 100, 1599.
Bro, chill.
You wait, level.
Don't get scared now. Hell no, no free tacos. That would be cool.
Exact 3443. 2669, 2669, come in.
Roger. UH going to go through from 13137 Willowby Way to 13137 Willard.
Huh. He done got him a case of Modelo.
What do you want to tracker? MEU, no units available.
I don't know how there's shit there. How is it not all looted out already?
Repeat.
Damn, they're still robbing the fuck out of that place. Like, what does this store have to do with this? I mean...
511, Papa.
Code 441 Avenue, subject identity.
Roger.
111 and already total 5.
Bolamute
Where are they all
said,
going?
what's the graffiti say something 72?
It said fuck 12 and fuck ICE. 12 is a word for cops. The code name for cops. Are they getting ready to go clash with the police? Uh-oh. We got some action. We got action, everybody. I'll see what's about to happen. Oh, they're coming in on him. And they're going against the LAPD, so I don't think shit's gonna happen. It was only the federales that were shooting tear gas and rubber bullets. I have not seen that movie.
214, subject of the sun,
Bowl of
black figures, gray jacket, black
Sis.
pants, having hallucinations.
You seen the movie Triple Nine?
Medication. Monitor comments for officer safety. The subject has been involved in a use of force for the sheriff's department, causing injury to the subject. Monitor comments for additional two incident 106 and 1951.
Oh, cop just beat somebody up.
Bowl of you.
Use of force for the
Sis.
nation.
LAPD has HRT tactics.
Oh, yeah.
On the side, this whole entire fence that's been put up. And, they're barricade. And now they're all just moving that way.
Bowl of you.
Nope. LAPD
Wait,
showed
hold up. Why wasn't LAPD up over where Sheriff and ICE was earlier this whole time?
No, they're LAPD won't help ICE. They'll only stop shit in the city but they won't come help.
The Great 2009 Lexus IS 250 incident 74 RA 712 full time.
Did they hit?
Oh, I'm waiting for shit to start getting thrown. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. I'm waiting for them to start rolling rocks at them.
Still code 2 additional incident 26. Code 6 13137 Willard.
Oh, yeah.
Bowl of you.
This stuff is ridiculous.
Is rest of country laughing at this nonsense?
Oh, they are. It's damn 12:30 at night or in the morning, and these people are still out here yelling at the police like 12:30 at night is going to do something. They're going to start throwing shit, I know it.
66, 17X66.
I'm going to wait for something to be thrown, fireworks or something.
Is now a racing vehicles. Suspects are racing up and down the street on Cactus. It's now code 2, incident 4359.
Yeah, there's one of the looters. Got himself the case of Modelo. Tell on yourself without telling on yourself, bro. It don't matter if you covered yourself face when you stole it. You got it in your hand and your face isn't covered. There's another idiot with a freaking construction hard hat on. It's to keep things from falling on your head, not shooting your head, you dum-dum.
Bowl of you. Sid. Will LAPD clash with this?
I don't think so.
Will they get involved?
Unless they get right up on LAPD, I don't think they'll do shit. I don't know, but I've been pretty wrong about my calls today, so who knows?
First of Mercury, last of Bell, male black, around 6 feet, 190, 49 years, last seen at 5335 Laurel Canyon.
It's our state, our land. It's our land.
Correction. Subject was
Obviously it's not. It's your land, but you're over there drinking stolen shit from a person who probably owns it, who's an immigrant. Yeah, they're gonna start throwing those glass bottles.
Yeah, that's Antifa.
They're about to start throwing those glass Modelo bottles, I can promise you that. That sounded such a white girlish. Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Bowl of you. Sid. Is this a bad section of town?
I don't know. That donut sign's real famous, though. I've seen it on a bunch of shit.
Intriguing family dispute 2027 74 VMSEC incident 69 RD 171.
I hope they know the Raiders ain't in Los Angeles ain't no more, and the Dodgers ain't gonna be there either.
Bolabute said, this could go bad to where FBI can easily get involved.
Yeah, that's a possibility. It's a possibility. It's pretty funny. Dodgers gone, Raiders gone, city's a shithole, and they wonder why the teams don't want to stay there. Womp womp womp. Shit. Give it Mexico, for all I care. Fucking give them to California. City of Compton. Oh, I guess they are in Compton now. All right, waiting for the
said. BC, that's the concern with racism. They're the only agency that handle that level of terrorism.
I'm waiting for them to start throwing these glass Modelo bottles because I know it's coming. Those glass Modelo bottles are coming.
I'm sorry. Secondhand embarrassment, man. I'm pretty good at it. There you go. Yeah, I got the little cramps, but I'm walking like a duck. I'm like, I don't know, I'm like picking my feet up. Not trying, I'm doing something weird. I'm walking kind of funky right now. I got a second win after like I got the little adrenaline rush from getting like pressed a couple times, like pressed. Sorry you guys about that earlier too, but
said, is the sheriff's or ICE there at this point who's handling this?
I think
I got like one good bird thing to get out of here.
You got a baseball bat. What the fuck you got a baseball bat for, guy?
Am I just dumb?
What the fuck is this for? Peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. I take a baseball bat to a peaceful protest.
Bolabute said, PD got it.
Yep.
Bolabute said, if LAPD gets involved, you know SHTD. Bolabute said, SHTF.
Yep, getting the crowd drunk, huh? There we go. Yep, he lit it. Yep. I knew it. And he dropped all that beer.
Damn, man, I'm getting fucked again.
Yo, what a waste of beer, man. I'm kind of upset about that. That's definitely alcohol abuse. I mean, it's not like they bought it. They fucking looted it.
5-5, roger. IC-46, repeat your code 6 location.
This makes no sense. You got a LA or a Oakland Raiders jacket on with a Mexican flag. So what are you, from Oakland or are you
at 43rd and McClung female where the black light says
46, code for you.
I'd definitely pick one up and drink it though.
Roger.
None of them.
20 West Street. Suspect 7 male, dark color,
Like they're up to no good. Yep, I told you that was coming. Beer cans. Once one does it, others will start doing it.
Outback some people, license 6 Frank Tom 354.
Yep, look at this guy. One up here, he's up to no good. Oh, he's about to hit that thing with a baseball bat.
One fire department is 3 blocks out.
Is he hitting freaking beers with baseball bat at the cops?
Get the primary. Go over here to North Stalker and get your license.
Yep, I knew that was happening. Boom. Yep.
They said to get behind the
The fuck was that? Oh, there wasn't another one. Oh, they're shooting shit at him. Oh, okay.
Possibly at 1751 Houston Avenue.
Any damage from every vehicle, 22511, Kansas Street, code 27151, The male mechanic firefighter black hand, including north and doctor. And 3 LCWB, incident command.
Oh, shit.
Any North Hollywood timed out.
Yo, they are like freaked out.
They're now 1126 Chandler Boulevard, 2 and 780 RD. 4040 they're now 300 Chandler Boulevard, 2 and 100 RD 1599.
Bola Butte. Said. Back arrow. Bola Butte. Said. What I miss.
They're shooting tear gas at him. Or smoke or something.
420 Whitmer Street, suspect vehicles are 3, number 1 white Ford Explorer, number 2 light blue Honda Civic, number 3 white BMW sedan, R8.
Bola Butte. Said. LAPD. I'm guessing.
Yep.
And Roger.
They were throwing shit at him. And then they started shooting tear gas or whatever at him, and they all ran. Hey, get behind the fence! Get behind the fence! See kids just having a good old time over there. You got the dumbass Bob the Builders.
And since escalation at 206 North Campus Street is on avalanche conflict, location 204 North Campus, 204 North Campus, Taco Bell, if we're rolling to white spinning left late, 944 negative, 2, 944 negative, no,
Bowl of you said,
said,
what do they think would happen?
I don't know. They're about to go do some more shit. I can tell. They're throwing fireworks at them too. Oh look, yep, they're running now.
Hey, South Avenue, 10 don't meet the fire department, 117 West 106th Street, Coast Mainline 93 RD 56.
Bowl of you said, really hard to tell Antifa apart now they've gone rogue.
Oh yeah. Now I just think it's kids. I think it's just punk ass kids doing punk ass kid shit. Oh yeah, there goes one right there. Pepper balls.
Boulevard, code 2, incident 100, RD 1599.
Bowl of you said, you don't think Antifa around anymore.
No, they're still around, but
Suspect is male, Hispanic, 28 years. Suspect vehicle
all running somewhere.
light blue Corolla, late night, King, Queen, Robert,
They're all moving.
804,
Can you fight?
Queen, Robert, 804, Social 164, 905.
Oh, they're fighting.
By the way, from that white car. Bet you anything they're going down to that white car, that white SUV. Whoever people that been starting punk and couldn't finish it.
Oh, you know, code 440 Women's Retail, Evan City.
Nigga, Goofy said, hey, when I was over there, they tried to tell me
Bowl of you said, NA I mean around the RN.
Oh, they are. They over there threw a bottle at the dude, ducked on the car, and then walked away. Some old punk shit.
911, X91, have the ambulance traffic over, and Rinaldi's over, and Rinaldi's over, 316, 1991, 1991, cancel 0171787.
Just continuing go through response cycle.
Just change the Roger. 1991, Roger.
They're still fucking looting that gas station.
Said, so it's not Antifa there and just dumb kid stuff.
Oh, moving in again. What are they doing? Don't look good. What are they doing?
1767, verify 8.
I missed out. I didn't know this was gonna happen today. I didn't even know what was happening.
Oh, he's trying to fight. Oh.
P, low volume. 15911 in North Hollywood. Attempted burglary from motor vehicle. One
scared now. Run.
Approximately 30 years of age, suffering from injuries from PT.
And cancel incident 80-1585. Can you reassign that or
Have 825 conversation to 1611 BT on track. 21A29 clear.
Unit for attack 34 suspect.
I go over there and turn the gas pump on and fill my gas car with gas.
Out of the division, identify.
11, Roger.
Everybody telling people not to record again, beat the fuck up.
Show me his route to 585, Roger. 1240, Roger.
1707, Roger.
Bola Butte said, does Hezbollah always addresses the same?
Easily.
204 North Yappy, code 3, and 130-3555.
I wonder what happened to him.
Roger.
1585 is the 44 suspect there now, 36440 Colinga Boulevard. Code 2 is 1599.
Division was attempting to knock the door down to the room that PR is hiding in.
Another peaceful oh!
Can I get a...
Straight ahead. Has anyone verify it's a injury?
We have two sort of approach, not reading our rate at general.
But he got hit like 4 or 5 times already.
To respond to your direction.
You were just telling me how you doing shit, and I'm like, well, hey, you tell me the responses. I got hit like 10 times.
42, respond to your direction. 845.
They're pretty much looking for something. What's gonna go far?
We're about to light this dude up. Looking for something to throw at him. You can't even get this shit 15 fucking yards.
PD still need a 3906.
Get drunk and food. That's what happens when you loot a gas station and take all the beer and pass it out amongst all the hooligans. Run up close to him and do it then if you're not so,
See, now they're best friends.
huh.
Low fight, and then you become best friends. That's the way it is.
Yeah, 161.
Bola Butte said, did you say hooligans?
Hooligans.
69 coding call.
Any
Bola said, did you read seen the comment above about Antifa always dresses the same?
Yeah, no, yeah, they was dressed the same. I can't believe they're still looting this gas station. Jesus Christ. What in the fuck? She left in her fucking dressing gown? I didn't even know people still wore those.
Bola said, this is what they do, which is why it's surprising that they're not there right now.
Yep. No, they're more into breaking into Starbucks.
1024, 503 and 1041, man, woman dispute, and RD.
I'll give 2 counties.
Roger.
Is that a police station right there? What's that? No hospital? What is that?
Roger.
You cover your face, but you get in a car with a license plate. Real bright guy. Genius of the year. Where's everybody getting the black bags from?
Oh, here
comes the hood rats.
Running up on all streets with subject is armed with a knife, now convinced on 181 21-843, Roger. Roger.
She ran right into
Your license plate is visible. These people are stupid as shit.
One suspended unit 202, no white for years. Previously on the list, code 200
Look like miners.
Roger.
Jeez.
1611, baby.
Get a plate. Holly? Notice it?
Yep, racing brand. They make carburetors. Holly Racing.
Oh shit, they covered their tag.
Oh.
48905. 311 Business review, incident 374, negative traffic refusing signing, incident 3927, 914, group, incident 4112, and 4997, radio, incident 4460,
Good freaking whippets.
Units code 49449 Canville. Fully design 1547 West 42nd, 26538 Unrest Avenue.
Jesus, it's like a line of ants. Look at this guy. He's bugged the fuck out. The line of looters.
I know. No.
Yeah.
Chevrolet four-door. Julie Torres 12844 Campbell Street.
Whippets, or I don't know if it's building your own business. Nitrous. The stuff that they put in whipping cream.
I'm bringing it to the thing that was on the killers of the fellow, killers of the fellow, which is the fellow, and the people on the
It always takes me back to fast Suki! Yay! 1,000. Heck yeah. Let's keep on doing this. Tomorrow,
suspect now at Central and 30th now in the ambulance, ABW suspect now.
Maybe I'll go there.
SD is responding for the driver who was caught by the boss, and this was still on speak 5. It's now 188 on 833. Anyone, 2 units, and 1 traffic supervisor responding.
The hood rats.
Roger.
They knocked down the robot cop.
AEW suspect, edge weapon protocol identified. Unit code 33333 Riverside Drive business. Issued 219.
1883.
Yeah, super loud. I should cover the microphone a little bit.
Bowl of mute. Said. Not hood rats until NTIP show up, LOL.
Yep.
Clear.
This guy's still standing in the same spot. Oh no.
18X96, are you?
No, no.
Damn, got homie.
Traffic unit, hit around the misdemeanor, and then just 450 258. Hit around the misdemeanor, 5816 Southwestern, and 4320, already 1213. Clear. 81 Roger. It's 1611, baby, officer, Texas. X96, are you?
We're gonna be on South Bernal. There's just a CP going there.
These suspects to 1,000 Knox Drive, 10-1-688 and 9621. CP location, South of Bernal.
Just west of
X96, 18X96, come in.
89. Canyon South Ventura.
696. Are you there, Matt? Sounds good. Roger. Holding traffic, Renati with Nova. Traffic over Renati. CP location is Zelda south of Renati. Bridget at 124.
For a time down, for dispute, 7727 Southwestern, code 27018 RD 1203.
Get special offers on select Subaru Sotera EV models. Going on now.
Bola said, is this LAPD at this point?
Did you know that you can have permanent teeth in just 24 hours? That's right, only 24 hours and your new smile is ready. Forget waiting months with temporary teeth or those insanely uncomfortable dentures. Not only does Nuvia give you permanent teeth in only 24 hours, but they have a dental implant success rate that's even higher than industry standards, with a dental implant success rate of 99.13%, backed by over 27,000 5-star Google reviews and winners of the 2024 Dental Implant Restoration Company of the Year. Nuvia is helping people regain their smiles and change their lives. And the best part, it all happens in only 24 hours. Take the 60-second quiz now to find out if Nuvia dental implants are right for you.
Code 4 on the code 6, travel 653 at Bronhurst Avenue, common name only.
We're over here, and they're over there.
73 turned out to collision, 7222 South Dakota Street, timed out code 2 RD 1256, South traffic for 73 units, Canada Warrior side. Assigned outside unit, identify.
Blue moon now? All the Modelo's gone after the blue moon. Yeah, don't think anybody's gonna steal your shit. It's not like there ain't no thieves around, eh? Is that a kid? That's a kid.
Yeah. All right. No susto. ¿No quiere que vaya esto?
Oh, all the tobacco is gone.
Turned out neighbor dispute 7727 Southwestern, code 2 incident 0184 or 1253.
Look at that bud. Dude got cases of Budweiser. Kid. It's a damn kid. It dropped the ice right on the ground. What do they got? White Claws? What the fuck is it?
Unit. Citizen holding ambulance meltdown, 862 and a harbor units with smart. MS meltdown illness, 862 please severe odds of family is fully done as the subject. Code 3 of 244 84
So fucking care. No mask, no nothing. What do I want?
It's 585 responding code 3 from Harbor Station to 862 West 29th place. 585 Roger. Show me your route sample, sir. 5040 Roger.
Unit 10, position on your ambulance meltdown, 862 West 29th place. The family and director of the Rivera Medicinal Call for Grant 10-2+. E75 Car Street, apartment 208. Incident 135 already away. Quick transfer to 15 on 445. 45 units active, still related to our current incident.
45 Roger.
All the tobacco. What are those where are they taking? I can't even tell where they are.
57 Miss Lung, identify.
you request 2 or 3 additional units, you can go outside the division if you need to.
Harbor Station with 1.
Lieutenant requesting 2 to 3 additional units, Degnan and 43rd, incident 0074.
5-8,
Sorry, everybody's trying to go to bed.
empty transport.
1881. 7727 Southwestern Avenue, code 2, incident 0184, RD 1253, before assigning outside the division.
The trucks are innocent of murder. 2 people are leaving the subject down, subject on a 16 years, black shirt, flannel pants, position contact against the score.
I'm at 50%. I think I'm gonna start left to starting to chill out a bit. I'm gonna charge my phone a little bit. I'm not trying
3 additional units, Dignan down the 43rd. Units to be from the outside area, is it 0074?
Maybe they're all. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's already pretty much on.
0207.
They're all moving.
4079.
I think that's just done. That's just done.
Units responding, Dignan and 43rd to citywide, at 5 channel 47.
1883, repeat the last incident.
Everybody already going to bed.
3995.
The police are
1883, right over.
dispersed. Some of them went that way, and some went that way.
Number 3855, you do a call back to
Man, they're getting paid overtime for sure.
Sure.
So someone said earlier, like, you're not making $1 million plus a year. Some of them might be clearing $1 million plus a year. Now, shit, maybe like 100,000 at least.
Yeah, that's probably going to be related to stuff like that. You could just kind of
Officers have to be pretty good.
Air 10 Roger.
Yeah, I think
U3, no further. 5825, incident 0172. 18U3, no further on incident 3855.
Yeah, it's done.
Rescue 64 transported to hospital.
Alright, I'm out of here. All the fun's done. Unless there's some more fireworks. There ain't no more fireworks.
Alright.
Bola said, "It paused screen what I missed."
Out there, it looks like it's ended. Looks like it's about over.
Bola said, "To catch up to this point."
Yeah, they're going
The
up.
LAPD, the only one at this point.
Yep, they're all leaving though. They're all dispersing. Yep. And I think I'm
Bola
not myself.
Said, "The fun wrapped up."
Yep, and I think I'm about to wrap it up.